want Milton to die, damn it. I like him and the other guy. Maybe Milton a bit more. Got to see a bit more of him.
And have you ordered a new coat for the wine festival?
Yes, you ought to see it. Beautifully tailored orange.
Who gives a damn about his coat? Let's go get the golden fish. Man and woman sobbing. Great, yet another philosophy major. And I feel like... I remember I was playing Nights with Kids, part of me feels like... No, being virtue doesn't always win, but it's still good to be good. I don't know, maybe I should have played, said that.
This should be easy to spot once I'm under.
What the blazes?
Dive. This will be a hard thing to get. Candy? Not what I wanted. There's a few. Alright, that's gone. I'll be in Beauclair before you. Wasn't there some others? I know there's a friggin' typical.
Hey, wait. Stop. It's important.
Swimming in the air.
King Cormorant, sire, accept this offering we bring. Prithee cast upon us your merciful eye, and bear before us its secrets.
As the moon is heavenly coursed of trace, in my domain I await that moment of grace, when a soul of good or ill repute brings me a gift, fitting tribute.
A key.
Why, you
Oh, that's hysterical. Oh, beautiful. Oh yeah, I was saying about the song in Beauclair before you. This reminded me of a IRL song. Yeah, there was an Irish song, and I'll be in Connacht before you, or something. I'm sure there's plenty of songs with the same kind of general shtick to it. Just made me think of it. I rarely acknowledge that song, which is why I'm bringing it up.
Professor does not feed him as well.
I'll just use Axie on it. It's not a real unicorn, so whatever works in unicorns won't work.
Or some sweets.
We would not be in this predicament, dear sister, were you still a virgin.
Do you really wish to have this conversation again? Here and now?
Hush, or you'll spook the beast. We shall try the sweets.
Hey, folks. Gonna have to ruin your fun. Sorry.
I love it.
What's that?
Roach likes carrots. Maybe Unicorn will too.
Or is it actually a unicorn? Oh no, it has quotations there. Scroll was going along with it.
This is an outrage. An outrage, I tell you.
Roach won't eat bread either, except if it's stale.
Really? I have to walk.
Cold game's not likely to tempt a unicorn. Think unicorns. Rainbows, little girls, sweets maybe.
How dare he? Scandalous!
Finally, I can move again.
Crispy apple. Should like that like any other damn horse.
My sentiments exactly. Fucking bastard unicorn. Should like what it gets. Oh, damn it, I wouldn't mind the cookie right now. I'm just making a public menace of myself. Thankfully, the Duchess, you know, likes me.
Yum yum.
Thankfully, Duchess likes me, so it'll be fine. Helps to have friends.
Easy.
The Witcher from the north.
She's named.
No bats.
If you please, Your Grace.
We do not please. We act out of the highest necessity, or shall be explained later.
But it's against the rules.
I am the rules. Geralt.
Should be played.
Got a key and a clue.
And I've another. Show me yours. Who wrote this drivel? I begin like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse, with a head of hard cheese.
Begin with like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then end like a mouse with a head of hard cheese. I was just assuming it was gonna be a fucking hedge maze. Like he was hidden in a bush somewhere. And beginning like a groan, hollowed out with ease, then like a mouse with a head of hard cheese. With a palace pantry.
Too cryptic, this riddle. Got no idea what it's talking about.
Then be silent and let me think. Look, if we take row, hollow it out and fill it with ease. The letters, that is. We get green. Then mouse, but starting with what heads heart cheese. Why, it's greenhouse.
Pretty clever. And it sounds right to me.
There are several greenhouses in the gardens, but only one with a door that locks. And the key to it looks just like the one we found.
Greenhouse it is then. Let's go.
I was thinking it was either cave or greenhouse, but should have said that earlier. Doesn't really count saying it now.
Wait here.
No!
What the butch?
What was that?
Vampire Corvo going by the blink effects.
I'm here.
This belonged to you, maybe?
It did, but you may keep it. I've a new one. I do not know you. I've done you no harm. Yet first you butchered a Bruxer who was dear to me. Now you pursue me. Why?
You've killed 4 innocent people, at least.
And you? How many innocents have you cut down?
I haven't killed any as far as I know.
I don't kill innocents. Murderers, though, you bet.
I'll soon be done. I've but one left. And you, should you not stand down.
And once you're done, intend to leave? Go kill somewhere else?
No. I intend to live. Happily ever after.
Then you kill it.
There's no way we're gonna kill it here. Roll meat, heal me. Swallow. Ooh, there's a major difference between them. Normal swallow and enhanced. Kind of expecting to roll over him there. Haven't played Shadow Mordor in a while, but I'm still falling into its mindset.
To stay where you were. Regenerate.
I know you're in trouble. I can help.
I'll help myself.
No, he's my friend.
Yes, Geralt, it's me.
Regis?
Awesome.
You alright?
All is well. All's in order. Wounds such as these heal on vampires in moments. But we've not seen one another in ages, my friend. At least in human terms, that is.
How's this even possible? Last I saw you,
I was a bubbling, shapeless smear, having been rather spectacularly melted into a column of a certain castle. In somewhat better shape now, as you can see. Hardly peak form, mind you, but were I human, folk would think me a demigod, I dare say.
I'm sorry. What happened, it was my fault. Never got a chance to apologize.
No need, Geralt. Bygones. I did not have to join you on that expedition. No one twisted my arm.
So yeah, this is a higher vampire buddy of Geralt's. When they initially joined them, Geralt didn't know he was a higher vampire. They found out eventually, but they stayed buddies. He fought to the death alongside Geralt. Geralt didn't die, but Regis sure did for a time. He was apparently quite addicted to blood at one stage. Blood is like alcohol to a higher vampire. He was quite addicted to it, and while one friend tried to talk him out of it, he didn't really listen. He ended up getting done in for a time, and it took him like 20-something years to regenerate, maybe more. It took him a while to regenerate from it. It seems he bounced back quicker this time around, even though he got more fucked up. Maybe regenerating from, regenerating something you get better at with age. Or, the more you do it. Or maybe this isn't truly him.
Miraculous regeneration. How do you manage it?
I had help. From the one you hunt.
Him? How? And what have you been doing all these years?
Not the time nor place for such stories. I suspect we'll get a chance to speak at ease and at length later. Now, however, we must deal with the reason that brought us both here.
I really want to ask him this.
So you being here, it's no coincidence?
Your powers of deduction seem to have waned not one bit. I'm happy. I came here for Detlaf. I fear he's become entangled, landed himself in serious trouble.
So that's his name. He's your friend?
You might call it that. Though Detlaf is, how would you humans put it, more bestial than I am. But not to worry. I'm working on him.
Haven't exactly done a great job with that. He's killed one knight since I got here. At least 3 others before I arrived.
For good reason, I'm sure. Understand, Detlaf is not some decadent shit who kills for sport, or to assuage a dryness of throat or a dullness of mood.
So in your opinion, what are his reasons?
Precisely what I wish to find out. And then I will convince him of the error of his ways.
Got a lot of faith in the guy.
Despite appearances to the contrary, you two are quite alike. You've both noble hearts, yet you both are wont to perform ignoble deeds. When circumstances force you to, of course. Remember the year 964?
That was 3 centuries ago.
Blind fear gripped Rivia, Lyria, and Spala. Women and children were dying. Their mutilated, dismembered corpses littered the fields.
Brute of Lyria. Read about it. Chewed up almost 200, then fell to a common poacher supposedly armed with a dagger blessed by some prophet.
It fell to Detlaf, who then found a poacher asleep in the brush near his snares and dropped the fiend's corpse at his feet. And thus, a legend was born.
Vampires rarely help humans. Must have had his own agenda, hunting the beast.
You err. He slew it for one reason alone. The monster killed a lad who once in the street had offered Detlaf an apple, expecting nothing in return.
Terribly noble of him.
You do not have a monopoly on altruism, my friend. Vilgefortz melted my body. Detlaf found what was left. As per our codex, he had a choice. To leave me where I was, or to care for me and nurture my remains. He chose the latter, regenerated me at no small expense in his own blood. Do you know what that means to a vampire? The gravity of the endeavor?
Probably same thing it means to a human. You owe him your life.
Much more than that. The act itself made us blood brethren. A bond so strong humans cannot even imagine. Which is why I know something ill is afoot.
Always had an overdeveloped sense of empathy.
Each vampire has a unique talent. one they hone over centuries. It's precisely what renders it so difficult to classify. Detlav's trump card is his herd instinct, his tribal propensity. In point of fact, he prefers the company of lesser vampires and shuns that of humans. If he walks among you, killing egregiously, it can only mean something's upset him immensely.
Anything specific? Some set of things that'd be likely to set him off?
How should I say this? Detlav doesn't understand men, their world, its rules, its conventions. He's naive in a sense. He doesn't comprehend your games, knows not what it means to lie, deceive.
Suggesting he's maladjusted, venting his rage.
I'm suggesting maladjustment can at times breed conflict. But is it the case this time? I cannot say, but intend to find out.
It's great to see Regis, because I've only heard of him off the wiki. I hadn't gone to read about him. And, this has got me interested.
Gotta find him before something upsets him even more, and all Beauclair is awash with blood.
Well, we share a cause then, just like the old days.
Not entirely. I mean, when I find him, you know.
I know you've a contract on his head. Yet your true task is to stop the beast killing, not necessarily to kill the beast, am I right?
All in all, sure.
Let us find him. By the time we do, I hope I'll have convinced you Detlav is no monster.
Fine, all right already. But for now, evidence is stacking up against him.
They just kill another friend.
The posse. Knights must have tracked me here.
I prefer they not find me here. I've makeshift quarters at Mère Lachaise Long Cemetery. We'll meet there.
See you.
Out of respect to Regis, I'm gonna try and not kill the guy, but he did murder a friend.
We flew here as fast as our courses would carry us, yet I fear we're late all the same. Pray, where is the beast?
Still investigating. About to inspect this site. Withdraw your men before they trample all over the evidence.
Sirs, we must let the Witcher do his work. Milton's murder cannot go unavenged.